Welcome to today's deep dive. Today we're analyzing a really fascinating new single. It's titled Neve Burn Out by the Fake Band.
Right, which just dropped on March 5th, 2026.
Yeah, through the Liar's Track label.
Yeah.
And our mission for this deep dive is to really just deconstruct the raw sonic architecture of this track.
It's quite a piece of work.
It really is. We'll be focusing entirely on the fierce instrumentation and, well, the vocal execution that make this song such a concentrated explosion of heavy metal energy.
It's an incredibly interesting case study in sonic aggression. I mean, when you look at the track's metadata and liner notes, there's this deliberate, laser-focused effort to capture the essence of traditional high-speed metal.
Right.
But they execute it with a modern precision that definitely warrants a closer look.
Okay, let's unpack this. Because right out of the gate, Neve Burn Out doesn't just sit comfortably in one subgenre. It pulls from a few different disciplines.
Oh, absolutely.
You have the aggressive, really punishing tempo of speed metal.
But it's forcing the anthemic, uplifting elements of power metal right through that fast-paced filter.
Exactly. And for those of you listening who know your metal, blending those styles can sometimes result in this chaotic, muddy mix.
It can get really messy.
Yeah, but here, it creates this incredible musical tension.
What's fascinating here is how they manage that tension, particularly with the vocal performance. The label specifically refers to a steel voice, and honestly,
It's a pretty accurate descriptor.
it really is. You have this piercing, high-pitched male vocal soaring above the mix. But think about the physics of audio engineering for a second. With everything else happening in this track, how does a vocalist actually avoid getting completely swallowed by the heavy instrumentation?
Well, he essentially has to use his upper register like a scalpel
Right.
to slice right through that dense frequency range. It's not just about sheer volume, it's about strategic placement. The singer delivers this staggering range that commands attention, creating what the track notes call an anthemic vocal defiance.
I love that phrase.
It's an attitude as much as a technical skill.
And that placement is critical, especially because those vocals are flying over an absolute wall of distorted guitars. I mean, the string work on this release goes far beyond your standard heavy riffing.
Oh, absolutely. We're talking lightning-fast guitar shredding,
Yeah.
layered over intricate rhythm tracks. It really captures the spirit of classic speed metal.
Yes.
But what I appreciate is that they don't sacrifice force for flash.
That happens a lot in this genre.
Right, a lot of highly technical shredding can sound a bit sterile. But this affords the listener zero breaks. There are no tempo drops, no atmospheric bridges, just constant driving forward momentum.
If we connect it to the bigger picture, all that soaring vocal work and intricate guitar shredding would just collapse into static without a rock-solid foundation.
The rhythm section.
Exactly. That's where the rhythm section comes in. We've got thunderous, high-speed double bass drumming locked in flawlessly with a heavily distorted electric bass.
And for anyone who plays an instrument, you know that keeping that double kick totally precise at those tempos is a massive athletic feat.
Precisely. That unrelenting technical precision isn't just about showing off how fast they can play. It's the mechanical engine building the song's heroic and aggressive soundscape,
Yeah, it creates this galloping sensation.
giving you the feeling of charging forward into battle rather than just being pummeled by noise.
So think about your own routine for a second. Have you ever hit that mid-afternoon slump where you desperately need an adrenaline spike just to get through a task?
We all have.
If you crave that uncompromising tribute to classic metal, executed with absolute technical precision, this track is the perfect antidote. It's crafted to deliver that jolt straight to your nervous system.
To summarize, Neve Burn Out is a track defined by extremes. It takes blistering speed, sheer intensity, and technical mastery, channeling them into a highly concentrated standout release.
Which leaves us with a really interesting psychological question. Consider how aggressive high-speed anthems like this tap into our primal drive. When you are staring down a monumental, exhausting task in your own daily life, how might throwing on an unrelenting, heroic soundtrack fundamentally alter your psychological mindset?
Could a wall of distorted guitars and a steel voice be the exact trigger you need to push past your own boundaries?
It's definitely something to chew on the next time you need to dig deep.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Pumping, awakening, insane electric pulse ignites. The crowd begins to roar. Lost in the frenzy, craving more and more. This Metallica dimension where we all unite. The power surging through us, the energy so bright. We raise our fists. frenzy, craving more and more. This Metallica dimension where we all unite. The power surging through us, the energy so bright. We raise our fists in unison, we scream and we shout in this heady metal.